Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. How are you everyone?
I'm fine. And you?
I think you are all fine by the grace of Allah, and I am also good by His mercy. You everyone know that today is 25th Friday, surprise spoken English with grammar. Today's class, even every day, every Friday class or every Saturday spoken English class will be started with the recitation of the Holy Quran. And even now, student of surprise named Minhajul Islam will recite some verses of the Holy Quran at the beginning of our class. Okay, come Minhajul Islam and recite the verses of the Holy Quran.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Was-samaa'a banaynaha bi'aydin wa inna lamusi'un. وَالْأَرْضَ فَرَشْنَاهَا فَنِعْمَ الْمَاهِدُونَ وَمِنْ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقْنَا زَوْجَيْنِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ فَفِرُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ إِنِّي لَكُمْ مِنْهُ نَذِيرٌ Sadaqallahul aliyyul azim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Minhajul Islam, for reciting the Holy Quran beautifully. Now, student of surprise, Sifat Sarkar will come here to deliver his speech in English. Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. I hope you are all well. I am also fine by the grace of Allah. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I am Sifat Sarkar from Pakistan. I read in class 8. I am studying at Surprise Coaching Center. We generally know that a private teacher only teaches class lesson. But in this Surprise Coaching Center, we can learn spoken English with grammar. Our teacher teaches us not only English, but also Arabic. Our teacher is as proficient in English as he is in Arabic. I am very proud to study at Surprise. All of you pray for me so that I can do good things in future. No more today. Thanks to all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
Thank you, Sifat Sarkar, for your good speech in English before us. Really, we are very happy to listen your good speech. Previous, in our, when our anniversary day, in our anniversary day, Sifat Sarkar has already given a good speech, very attractive speech before us. So today, Sifat Sarkar also has given nice speech before us. Thank you very much. Today, I will try to describe in front of you about the use of need from spoken English, and from grammar. I'll try to describe in front of you about the preposition about the preposition about. Okay, I can start our spoken English as well as grammar class. Use of need. You know, there are some semi-modal auxiliaries in English. Semi-modal. For example, need, dare, ought to, used to, am to, is to, are to, was to, were to,
have to,
has to, and have to. Okay. So today we are discussing about need as an auxiliary or as a main verb. In spoken English, we need this need very much during speaking English. To express negativity as an auxiliary verb. For example, he need not go there. You know that. Come in, Anisul Rahman. You know that when need is used, when we will use not after need, and when we use this need in an interrogative sentence, okay, at the beginning of the sentence, in an interrogative sentence, if we use need or if we use not after need in a negative sentence, at that time this need is called auxiliary verb. Okay, so need can be used as a principal verb or main verb. Even this need is used as auxiliary verb. When need is used as an auxiliary verb, it is called semi-modal. Okay, so we can know that semi-modal verb we use as auxiliary verb, and even this verb we can use also as a main verb. Okay, so number one, you have to think, you have to keep in your mind that when we see in a negative sentence after need, when you see not in a negative sentence after need, when you see not, need not, at that time it is called semi-modal need or semi-modal verb. And even when this need is used in an interrogative sentence, at the beginning, when we use need at the beginning of an interrogative sentence, at that time this need also an auxiliary verb, or this is called semi-modal auxiliary verb. Okay, so again I am repeating the sentence. He need not go there. Okay, you should not use after need you should not use infinitive to.
Yes, sir.
You have to keep it silent. You need not use to. You need not use to after need in this sentence, because this need is a semi-modal, auxiliary. That is why you should not use infinitive to. Okay? He need not. Even we should not use ACS form after main verb.
Yes, sir.
We should not use. Okay? We use ACS form after main verb when we use third person singular number in present indefinite tense. Okay? And after main verb we use ACS form. We use ACS form. Even if we use in negative sentence, at that time we also say that he does not. Auxiliary verb does. Do does did. He does not go to school. সে বিদ্যালয়ে যায় না. Here this is negative sentence.
Yes, sir.
And we have used ACS form after does. This is does auxiliary verb.
Yes.
But we have used does auxiliary verb. Okay, we have used this does as an auxiliary verb. Okay, but here need also auxiliary verb. He does not go to school. Does auxiliary verb. Okay, and do verb. After do verb we have used es. Okay,
Yes, sir.
he does not go to school. Okay, but like does, this is also auxiliary verb. This is also auxiliary verb. Does not go to school, this is negative sentence undoubtedly. And even he did not go to, he did not go there, this is also negative sentence. But this need is an modal auxiliary verb. But according to rule, we should not use after need, we should not use ACS.
Yes, yes.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
And even you have to keep in mind that this negative sentence is always used in present indefinite tense. Okay?
Yes, sir.
This negative sentence we will all try to use in present indefinite tense, inshallah. And you have to keep in mind. He need not go there. তার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার নেই, তার সেখানে যাওয়ার প্রয়োজন নেই। Even okay, he did not go to or he did not go there, তার সেখানে যাওয়ার প্রয়োজন নেই। In past tense, if you use this sentence in past tense, if you use, you have to say you need not,
Went there.
you need not have gone there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার you need not have gone there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার ছিল না। You
Sir.
need not have gone there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার ছিল না। Okay? Need not have plus V3 at that time. Okay? You need not have gone there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার ছিল না। Okay? So in this way, you should use always this type of sentence in present indefinite tense.
Yes.
Okay? Number two main question as an auxiliary verb. For example, need he go to market today? তার কি আজকে বাজারে যাওয়ার দরকার আছে? তার কি আজকে বাজারে যাওয়ার দরকার আছে? Need he go to market today? You should not use needs he go to market today. No. You should use or you should say need he go to market today? তার কি আজ বাজারে যাওয়ার দরকার আছে? Here this need
Auxiliary verb.
is also
Semi-modal.
called semi-modal auxiliary verb. Okay? So in two ways, need semi-modal auxiliary verb. When you see after need, when you use not after need, and when you use this need in an interrogative sentence. At the beginning of the sentence, interrogative sentence. At that time, in this two way, need is called
Semi-modal.
semi-modal auxiliary verb. Okay. Number 3, to express affirmation. I mean affirmative sentence. Affirmation means to make affirmative sentence as a main verb. For example, I need this book very much. এই বইটা আমার খুব দরকার। এই বইটা আমার খুব দরকার। Here need undoubtedly main verb or principal verb. This need is never auxiliary verb. Okay? And you know that this is affirmative sentence. This is affirmative sentence. And this need we cannot need as an auxiliary verb. We cannot use need as an auxiliary verb in an affirmative sentence. একটা হ্যাঁ বোধক বাক্যে need কে কখনো আমরা auxiliary verb হিসেবে ব্যবহার করতে পারি না, পারবো না। ওকে, I need this book very much. এই বইটা আমার খুব দরকার। Here need undoubtedly is an example of main verb. Only need. I have used only need. I need to learn English. আমার ইংরেজি শেখা প্রয়োজন। Or sometimes this need we use as require or want. I need to learn English. I mean, I want to learn English. Okay? Just sometimes you say, I want to learn English. In alternative way, you can say, I need to learn English. আমি ইংরেজি শিখতে চাই। Here, need means want or need means require. আমার প্রয়োজন। আমি ইংলিশ শিখতে চাই। Okay, I need to learn English. আমার ইংরেজি শেখা দরকার অথবা আমি ইংরেজি শিখতে চাই। I mean, I want to learn English. Or I would like to learn English. Okay? Or I like to learn English. I like to learn English. Or I would like to learn English. Or I need to learn English. Or I want to learn English. Okay? আমি ইংরেজি শিখতে চাই। You are seeing here, after need, we have used infinitive to. Okay? As a main verb, I mean when we use need as a main verb, and even we use infinitive verb. Okay? So after need as a main verb, after need we must use to before another verb. Before another verb. I mean there are two verbs in this sentence, need and learn. And need main verb and learn infinitive. So after need as a main verb, after need, if we use another verb in the middle, we must
have to use true.
We must have to use infinitive to, and we will never forget this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So I need to learn English. Need is alone in this sentence. Need main verb, no doubt in it. And even need to in this sentence, need also main verb. Okay. So I need this book very much. এই বইটা আমার খুব দরকার। I need to learn English. আমি ইংরেজি শিখতে চাই অথবা আমার ইংরেজি শেখা প্রয়োজন। Okay. Number 4, to express negativity. I mean to express negative sentence. Okay, as a main verb, he does not need much money. তার অনেক টাকার দরকার নাই। You know that we have used as an auxiliary verb does, and we have used es form After this is auxiliary verb. This is
Auxiliary.
auxiliary verb, and this is also auxiliary verb. But we need not use ACS. Need not after this verb. But this is also. I mean does. This is also
Auxiliary.
an auxiliary verb, and
We are using
we have used ACS form after this auxiliary verb. Okay, he does not need much money. তার অনেক টাকার দরকার নাই. Here need main verb undoubtedly. Okay, and another example. You do not need to go there. Like this sentence. You do not need to go there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার নেই. We can use need as a main verb in a negative sentence, or you can use this need as an auxiliary verb in this sentence. You need not go there. Same meaning. You need not go there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার নেই. Or you do not need to go there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার নেই. The difference between these two sentences. Here need as main verb, and you need not go there. In that sentence, need is an example of auxiliary verb. Okay, you can use as auxiliary verb do, does, did, because you know that need is main verb, no doubt in it. Okay, you do not need to go there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার নেই. Or you need not go there. You should not use you need not to go there. Silent. You have to keep this infinitive silent. Okay, but when you use need as a main verb, you should not use, or you need not make silent. Okay, you need not make silent. Okay, you do not need to go there. তোমার সেখানে যাওয়ার দরকার নেই. Or you need not go there. You need not to go there. It is not. Okay, you need not go there. Here need undoubtedly auxiliary verb. Okay, number 5. To make question as a main verb. Did you need this book? তোমার কি এই বইটার দরকার ছিল? Did you need this book? তোমার কি এই বইটার দরকার ছিল? You know that this need undoubtedly main verb, and we have used this auxiliary verb. I mean do, does, did. When need is main verb, at that time to make negative sentence we should use do, does, did. In present tense or past indefinite tense or past indefinite tense. At that time we should use do, does, did. To make interrogative sentence and to make negative sentence by using need as a main verb. Main verb. Okay. Now we will try to describe in front of you about the important preposition about. About. The pronunciation is about. Okay. Use of about. Number 1, to indicate matter. বিষয়, ব্যাপক বুঝাতে we should use about. For example, I will tell you something about English. আমি তোমাকে কিছু বলবো ইংরেজি ব্যাপারে, ইংরেজি সম্পর্কে, ইংরেজি সম্বন্ধে, ইংরেজি ব্যাপারে। Okay, আমি তোমাকে কিছু বলবো। I will tell you something about English. Here about means regarding. Okay, about means Anisur Rahman, about means regarding. You know, regarding, regarding, regarding means about. I mean সম্পর্কে, সম্বন্ধে. You know that regarding is called participle preposition. Regarding, participle preposition. You know that preposition is 6 kinds. And last one, I mean participle preposition. Regarding, I will tell you something regarding English. আমি তোমাকে ইংরেজি সম্পর্কে কিছু বলবো। Okay, alternative to about. Okay, I will tell you something regarding English, or I will tell you something about English. আমি তোমাকে ইংরেজি সম্পর্কে, ইংরেজি বিষয়ে কিছু বলবো। Okay, you have to keep in mind. Here about means regarding. Okay. To indicate resembling. What is resembling? Resembling means nearing, কাছাকাছি। Pry. Okay? Resembling, pry. For example, the boy is about 5 feet high. ছেলেটা প্রায় 5 ফিট উঁচু। ছেলেটা প্রায় 5 ফিট উঁচু। Here about means pry. I mean nearly. Okay? Pry. Approximately. Pry. Okay. Pry. The boy is about 5 feet high. বালকটা প্রায় 5 ফিট লম্বা। Here about means pry. Okay? And you know that here about here is an adverb. Here about is an adverb. And here about undoubtedly a preposition. Here about undoubtedly preposition. Okay. This about modifies verb is. You know that in intermediate class. Intermediate class. Students of intermediate, you have to keep in mind that modifier, the discussion of modifier. You know that modifier is used from two kinds of parts of this. Adverb and adjective. Thank you very much, Minhajul Islam. Thank you very much for replying this answer correctly. Okay. From adverb and from adjective, we have to capture modifier. Okay, modifier is very easy. If you correctly or if you properly study about the classification of adjectives and adverb, the classification of adverbs and the classification of adjective, you have to know properly, completely. And if you have proper idea about adjective, I mean about the classification of adjective, and even about the classification of adverb, you must have understood. I mean, you must understand properly about modifier. Okay. So the boy is about 5 feet high. বালকটি প্রায় 5 feet লম্বা. Here about is an example of adverb. And I will tell you something about English. I mean regarding English. I will tell you something about regarding English. Here about undoubtedly is an example of preposition. Number 3, to indicate around. What is the meaning of around? Yeah. Around. চারপাশ. Okay. Surroundings. I mean around means surroundings of something. কোনো কিছুর চারপাশ. Okay. The man is running about the circle. What is the time now? Is the time now?
14.
Okay. Just 2 or 3 minutes. Maximum 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes we'll try to end the class inshallah. To indicate around. Indicate around, I mean surroundings. Surroundings of something. কোনো কিছুর চারপাশ নির্দেশ করতে we should use about. Okay, the example, the man is running about the circle. লোকটা বৃত্তের চারপাশে দৌড়াচ্ছে, চারপাশে ঘুরছে. Run means moving or running or walking. speedily. Okay. Okay. The man is running about the circle. লোকটা বৃত্তের চারপাশে দৌড়াচ্ছে বা চারপাশে he is moving. লোকটা বৃত্তের চারপাশে ঘুরছে. Here running or moving sometimes maybe same meaning. Okay. The man is running about the circle. লোকটা বৃত্তের চারপাশে ঘুরছে অথবা চারপাশে দৌড়াদৌড়ি করছে. Here about. Okay. You know that about indicates adverb. চারপাশ where. If you ask any verb where the work is done, where? If you, I mean, where is the man? I mean, where is the man running? লোকটা কোথায় দৌড়াচ্ছে? About the circle. চারপাশে, সার্কেলের চারপাশে. So you have got answer. চারপাশ. Where? If you ask where, and you will get an answer, and this answer is adverb. If you use where, okay. So the man is running about the circle here. About undoubtedly is an example of adverb. Even about is an example of adverb, and here about is an example of preposition. Okay. Number 4, to indicate occasion. Occasion means উপলক্ষ্য. Okay. He came to my house about the marriage ceremony. সে আমার বাড়িতে এসেছিল বিয়ের অনুষ্ঠান সম্পর্কে. No. সে আমার বাড়িতে এসেছিল বিয়ের অনুষ্ঠান উপলক্ষে. On the occasion of the marriage ceremony. বিয়ের অনুষ্ঠান উপলক্ষে সে আমার বাড়িতে এসেছিল. Here about means উপলক্ষে, not সম্পর্কে, not প্রায়, and even not চারপাশে. I mean উপলক্ষে, about the marriage ceremony. Here about preposition. উপলক্ষে. Okay. He came to my house about the marriage ceremony. সে বিবাহের অনুষ্ঠান উপলক্ষে. On the occasion. I mean about means on the occasion. কেন এসেছিল?
বিয়ের অনুষ্ঠান
About the marriage ceremony.
From one point of view, it is also called adverb. Because if you ask by why, তুমি কেন যাও? I went to market to buy a book. আমি বাজারে গিয়েছিলাম একটা বই কিনতে. Why did I go to market? Why did you go to market? তুমি কেন বাজারে গিয়েছিলে? The answer is to buy a book. Here, to buy a book, undoubtedly adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrase. So from one point of view, this indicates adverb. Okay. Marriage ceremony. Marriage ceremony উপলক্ষে. কি উপলক্ষে? Marriage ceremony উপলক্ষে. So he came to my house about the marriage ceremony. সে বিবাহের অনুষ্ঠান উপলক্ষে আমার বাড়িতে এসেছিল. What is the time now?
45.
Just 45. Okay. No more. I will describe anything. Inshallah, every Friday you will try to come right time. In right time you will try to come. And tomorrow you know that is our Saturday spoken English class.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Saturday spoken English class. You will try to attend that class. And if you have not enough time to go to town, Shirazganj. Okay, this is Paikosha. Okay. So if you have not enough time to go, that we will try to watch live class.
Yes, sir.
Inshallah. Okay, everybody. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.